Alright, at the beginning of my upkeep, my Grave Researcher is going to have me surveil 1. It's an Angel of Suffering. I'll put it into the graveyard. That will prepare my Grave Researcher, and then I'm going to immediately pay 1 black in my main phase to cast Sir Conrad from a graveyard, losing 5 life. Then I'm going to go ahead and pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, discounted 1 from Umari to mutate Nethroi onto Umari the Collector, and it says that whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now, I have Scourge of the Skyclaves in my graveyard, and it has power equal to 20 minus the highest life total among players in the game. So, you still have 30 life, so my Scourge of the Skyclaves has minus 10 power, which means I can actually reanimate up to 20 power of creatures. So this is how that's going to go. I'm going to have these 7 creatures exit my graveyard, which means Sir Conrad will do 7 damage to each of you. Sorry, guys. And then they'll enter in this order. First, I will have my Soul of the Harvest enter so that I can draw a card off of every creature that enters after this. And then I will have Alinda the Duskrose, Deathbloom Ritualist, and my Angel of Suffering enter because none of them have ETBs. And I will draw 3 cards off of that. And then I'm going to have my Acidic Slime enter, destroying your Triumph. And then I'm going to have my Disciple of Freyalise come in, sacrificing the Acidic Slime to gain 2 life and draw 2 more cards, but I'll actually draw 3 thanks to my Soul of the Harvest. Then I will have the Scourge of the Skyclaves come in, and it will immediately die as well. So Sir Conrad will see both of those deaths and deal 2 more damage to everybody. And then I'll draw my last card off the Scourge of the Skyclaves, and Alinda the Duskrose will get 2 counters from my creatures dying. Then I'm going to swing my 5/5 Death Touch Lifelink Commander at you. And I'll pass a turn. Did we switch jackets at some point? Alright, on my turn, I'm going to do some mutating. I'm going to start with a green and a blue to mutate Parcel Beast underneath this stack with my Cavern Whisperer and my Glowstone Recluse and my Essence Symbiote. So that will trigger the Cavern Whisperer and make each of you discard a card. And then my Glowstone Recluse will put 2 more counters on it. And then my Essence Symbiote will have me gain 2 life and put another counter on it. So currently it is a 10/10 with Menace and Reach. And then I'll go ahead and pay 6 mana to cast my Commander, Brokos, Apex of Forever, and I will mutate that on top of this whole stack. So you'll each discard another card, and I will go ahead and put 3 more counters on it, bringing it up to a 15/15 with Trample, Menace, and Reach. Then I'll go ahead and pay 1 and a blue to play a Sea Dasher Octopus onto this stack as well, which once again will put 3 more counters, and you'll each discard a card. And now whenever this creature does combat damage, I draw a card. Then I'm going to go ahead and swing this 18/18 creature with Trample at you because you're a monster. And I'll pass the turn.